Howdy, howdy. We've made it to Friday, and it's Weather for Weather Geeks time. We've got a busy afternoon in store for the region, although the steadiest of the rain is now pushing away. This radar and satellite perspective valid at about 2:30 this afternoon. Look what's actually happening not far to our south and west. We're getting a little sliver of sunshine here from Canton right down I-77 through Dover, New Philly, down to Cambridge as well. And I do think some of this brighter sky, a little sunshine, will try to work in here as we head into the 3 o'clock hour into the Mahoning Valley. Now, I mentioned that steady rain that we've had all day is pushed off to the east, but off to the west, we are still seeing a couple of showers trying to pop up right along our cold front. Take off the satellite picture here. And our cold front's right out in through here. You can easily pick it out. Check out the temperature drop across the western part of Ohio. Look, it's right here. You can easily pick it out on our temperature contour shadings here. We're in the warm sector here, but we're falling back into the 40s in western Ohio. And right along that front, we're seeing some showers popping up. Now, as I zoom in on these, I've got my lightning detector on, but I don't see any lightning with these. And it does look like the threat for certainly severe weather is almost non-existent now for this afternoon. We might hear a clap of thunder, especially if the sun comes out for a little while, but not real concerned about any real nastiness out there. And things are much quieter today nationwide than 24 hours ago. No big outbreaks of severe weather expected for the rest of the day today. So let me take off some of this current information. I'm going to bring up those temperatures once again. You can see where the cool air is across the Midwest. It's going to visit us tonight and Saturday, but then I do think Sunday is going to feature a very, very nice rebound. All right, let's talk about precipitation for the rest of the day today. I'm going to bring up our latest high-resolution rapid refresh model and bring up the latest version here. Zoom back into the area. We're going to start off our simulated radar tour at 4 o'clock. And at this point, we could see a couple of showers around. Of course, the Indians have their home opener coming up very shortly here up at Progressive Field, and there still might be one or two more showers around, but not a real big deal. They're not going to be dealing with thunder and lightning, and, you know, here in the Mahoning Valley, I don't think we see much thunder and lightning either. So here's 4 o'clock. Roll this forward 1 hour at a time. 5 o'clock, shower around, maybe a thunder shower mixed in. By 6 o'clock, looks like we're almost in the clear. The I-79 corridor, Mercer County, down into the eastern part of Lawrence County, might have a shower. Then by 7 o'clock, about sunset this evening, looks like we're totally in the clear. So a couple of raindrops still to contend with for the rest of the daylight hours, but beyond that, things are going to quiet down in a hurry. Let's talk about the weekend a little bit here, and let's start things off with tomorrow morning, right at daybreak. And this is when there's not going to be much around, but as the atmosphere continues to cool and a little lingering moisture kind of sticks around, I could see where tomorrow morning, right around daybreak, there's a flurry in a few spots right in through here. Not being picked up on the model here because it's going to be real light and spotty, but we could see a few snowflakes out there first thing tomorrow morning, but then things are going to turn around very, very nicely. Let me bring up the temperatures for the weekend here. It's going to be a cold day or a chilly day tomorrow. Zoom into the afternoon, and as you can see, the blue colors here correspond to mostly 40s over on our legend on the left. So cooler than average tomorrow, but by the time we roll into the second half of the weekend, I am confident that you're going to like the forecast a little bit better. Here's Sunday afternoon's temperatures. Say goodbye to most of the blues, with the exception of the lakeshore. We'll get into some of these yellow shades, which means I think we get well into the 50s, if not pretty close to 60. Sunday afternoon should be bright and sunny as well. Real quickly, back to the present, or the past anyway. These are 24-hour rainfall totals taking us back to the 2 o'clock hour on Thursday. And certainly some heavier amounts off to the west. A lot of places have reported an inch or a little more towards Akron, Canton, Cleveland. But the farther east you go, amounts are a little bit closer to 0.6, 0.7 inches. There's a 0.87 at the Youngstown Warren Airport, a 0.97 up there near Mosquito Lake. Closer to Boardman and Canfield, 0.63. Newcastle's had 0.86. So a pretty healthy dumping of rain, and we're going to add to those totals Monday of next week. So let's talk about that. Saturday starts with that flurry. There it is. Sun comes out in the afternoon. High pressure right overhead. Saturday night means a cold night. We should be in the 20s. But Sunday looks just perfect. Hardly a cloud in the sky Sunday. Just fantastic day. Bubble of high pressure off to our east. Cold start in the 20s, but we should warm a good 30 degrees during the daylight hours on Sunday, making a run at 60 by the end of the day. Now, Monday is going to be the exact opposite of Sunday. Rain's going to start maybe not first thing in the morning, maybe not at the bus stop Monday morning, but by 10, 11, noon, Rain should start moving in from southwest to northeast. A soggy Monday afternoon, soggy Monday night, and again, enough cold air that I wouldn't be shocked if there was a flurry seen in a few spots later Monday night into parts of Tuesday. This cold shot looks to stick around into Tuesday night and Wednesday. Definitely a colder than average stretch for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Colder than average by a good 10 degrees or so. But then by next Thursday, this is 6 days from now, as high pressure stays off to our south and a southwest wind develops, this looks like a blowtorch kind of a day to me. With a stiffening southwest wind and sunshine, I think Thursday of next week could be 20 degrees warmer than Wednesday will be, which means we should get into the 60s. That's a warm-up gets cut off at the pass a little bit Thursday night into Friday with a cold front, and beyond that, of course, our details start to get a little bit hazy. But long-range temperature trends, we've got a chunk. This looks at a 10-day chunk here from the 14th through the 23rd. A little cooler than average, it looks like, as a whole for that 10-day period, but there will be some warm days in there, including next Thursday and possibly next Friday. So that's the 14th through the 23rd. Latest climate model for the end of the month, 19th through the 29th here, or the 28th, I should say. So the last 10 days, roughly, of April, looking warmer. So I think second half of April is when true spring is really going to arrive here. Your grass is going to start greening up. You're going to start to see some plants blooming. Soil temperatures for you, for folks with agricultural interests. Soil temperatures are mostly down in the 30s right now. Soil temperatures should start to slowly rise as we go towards the end of the month, and you'll be able to start planting some things. I'm not exactly an agriculture expert, but conditions should be more favorable for some of the early planting going on second half of April after roughly the 15th or 16th. So some good news there. All right, that's weather for Weather Geeks on this Friday. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be on the news tonight, 6 and 11. And for those of you tuning in over the weekend, you'll have Mike Joyce sitting in this chair at 6 and 11. On both Saturday and Sunday. He'll keep you updated on that rain event coming our way on Monday. In the meantime, have yourself a great weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday.